Hey YouTube, it's ICU and welcome to the 36th episode of Best Tech Info and Rumors. Today I wanted to start off by talking about Apple. Now, earlier this week, Apple did become the world's most valuable company. However, Exxon did pass them during after-hours trading that day, but the very next day, they passed up Exxon again to regain the title of the world's most valuable company. Now, this has made people wonder, including a couple of analysts, whether or not Apple will become the world's first trillion-dollar company. Now, I know it is a leap from the world's most valuable company, considering there isn't a single company today that's worth $1 trillion. But again, people seem to think that Apple could be on the path to becoming the world's first trillion-dollar company. The Gizmodo lost iPhone 4 case is finally over, so Gizmodo got out relatively unscathed. So if you guys want to see the outcome of the case, I will have a link to it down below in the more info. Also, Mac Rumors put together some pretty nice concepts based on the leaked case designs, so you guys can check those out. They seem pretty cool. However, I don't think that they're that accurate, because I don't think the home button will end up being that big. Breaking things up, I want to talk about Nintendo. It appears that their stockholders are pushing for iOS app development. So I know it's been talked about before. However, before it's just been speculation, but now it's rumored that the stockholders are actually pushing for iOS games. Now, these could be games such as Mario titles for iDevices, and I'm sure they would be extremely popular and definitely benefit Nintendo. Also, a new report suggests that Apple will not use Samsung to manufacture their A6 processor. Now, that has been talked about before because Samsung is one of Apple's rivals, so they have switched over to a Taiwanese manufacturing company to create their next generation processor, and it's said that it's only in trial production stages right now, which means that it will not be in the iPhone 5 when it's released this fall. So that is definitely unfortunate, and I know a lot of people were looking for an upgraded processor for the iPhone 5, myself included. Building on that, it appears that Apple will unveil an iPhone 4S this September and actually release it in October. And there's a new report that suggests that the iPhone 4S will be a low-end device that's just basically an upgraded iPhone 4 with more RAM, the same processor, and a couple other upgraded options with basically the same design. Now, it's entirely possible that they will also release an iPhone 5 alongside the iPhone 4S. Now, a fake iPhone 5 unboxing made its way to YouTube. Now, it actually looks like it has an iPhone 4 digitizer because it has a front-facing camera, which can only really be obtained from the front-facing panel of an iPhone 4. And it also looks like it has a slimmed-down back. I mean, who really knows? It could also just be a knockoff from Japan or some other country, but it's still fake, and it did cause a lot of commotion the other day. But if you guys want to check it out, it will be down below in the more info. Also, along the same lines, Nowhere Else, a French blog, put together a really awesome video that covers a lot of the next generation iPhone rumors, and it details the probability of each one coming true. So it's really awesome. It's put together extremely well, and you guys should definitely check it out. And finally, to wrap things up, if you guys want to make small modifications to OS X Lion, like changing the background of folders inside of Launchpad, or being able to actually hold down a key and have it repeat itself instead of just typing the letter once, then you can do that. A really awesome utility called Lion Tweaks is now available, and it allows for about a dozen or so small tweaks that you can make to OS X Lion. So again, I will have a link to that and everything else I talked about in today's episode down below in the more info. Be sure to rate this video up if you liked it, hit that subscribe button to be notified every time I release a new video, and I will also include links to my Facebook page and Twitter accounts down below. Be sure to like my Facebook page and follow my Twitter accounts to be updated more often. And until next time, this is ICU, signing out.